Okay, so welcome back to yet another part for Kingdom Rush Origins. In this one, I'm going to bring you stage number 4, which is called Redwood Stand. A couple of considerations for this stage. The first one is that you will have 2 new enemies. The first one is some sort of a druid that casts a really powerful magic spell ranged, and you have to be super careful. What I normally do is keep them entertained with pivoting like barrack units or dropping units in front of them. You can actually use that. The other strategy could be with the magic tower, silence them. If you fully upgrade the magic tower to the orange version of the magic tower, so to speak, you will have ability in order to silence them. You could do that because they also are quite dangerous when they are close into these blue flowers that you can click from time to time. They have like a 10-15 second like time to recharge the spell, and when you click on them, they fire this sort of like magic bolts as well, so they can actually disable those. And for that, I always like to keep them entertained as well. So this would be my first advice for this type of enemies. The other type of enemies that you will have in this stage are the ogre. Huge, like massive enemy, a huge amount of HP, really slow, etc., etc. No armor. So how do I deal with those? With arrow towers and also pivoting barrack units in order to slow them down even further. What you do not want is to have like these enemies reaching the last part of the path. Speaking of which, the last part of the path, you will have a super nice reference to Star Wars. You will be able to hire evoks, and they are really good. I think 4 of them. You can they have range and like melee attack. But you can play around a little bit with your hero. You can place them, at the back, shooting, etc., etc. So it's a little bit, they're a little bit expensive, but they are a really good solution as the last line of defense. And I think that's it. The last thing maybe is that at some point you will have a way popping up, path popping up at the bottom of the map. So plan a little bit accordingly the whole strategy for this stage as well. So I think for this video that's it. As always, thank you so much for being there. Consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And of course, as always, stay safe these days, play at your discretion, and see you in the next video. Have fun y hasta la próxima. Bye bye.
Trust our aim.
Let's rock
Keep them
and
steady.
roll.
Hunting season begins.
Shazam!
Incoming! Reinforce! Swords ready! Combat power! Incoming! Reinforce! Swords ready! Incoming!
Head on, Evelyn.
I bend all elements. Elemental fury. By the ancient powers.
Our aim.
Reinforce!
Shazam!
Swords ready!
Sweet dreams are made of this.
I bend bend all elements.
Incoming!
Elemental fury.
Reinforce! Swords ready!
By the ancient powers. Shazam!
Incoming!
I bend all elements. Elemental fury. By the ancient powers.
Reinforce!
Shazam! I bend all elements. Quiver and quake. Elemental fury.
Swords ready!
By the ancient powers. Shazam! I bend all elements. Elemental fury. By the ancient powers. Shazam!
Incoming! Reinforce!
I bend all elements.
And our evil in.
Elemental fury. By the ancient powers.
Swords ready!
Shazam!
Another target fire.
I bend all elements. Elemental fury.
Incoming!
By the ancient powers.
Reinforce! Swords ready!
Shazam! Like a rolling stone.
Incoming!
I bend all elements. Elemental fury.
Reinforce!
Dreams are made of this.
Swords ready! Incoming!
By the ancient powers. Shazam! I bend all elements. Elemental fury. By the ancient powers.
Reinforce!
Shazam!
Whitfield Beja! Time is mana! Swords ready!
I bend all elements. Elemental fury.
Incoming!
By the ancient powers.
Sweet dreams of
Shazam!
Reinforce!
I bend all elements. Elemental fury.
Swords ready!
By the ancient powers.
hunting season begins.
Shazam! I bend all elements. Elemental fury. By the ancient powers.
Keep them steady.
Shazam!
Reinforce!
I bend all elements. Elemental fury.
Hunting season begins.
By the ancient powers.
Swords ready!
Shazam! I bend all elements. Elemental fury.
Incoming! Reinforce!
Never target tire.
By the ancient powers. Shazam! I bend all elements.
Swords ready!
Elemental fury.
Our aim.
By the ancient powers.
Incoming!
Shazam! I bend all elements.
Reinforce!
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Elemental fury. By the ancient powers.
Swords ready!
Keep them steady.
Thunder!
Shazam!
Ilanga! Incoming! Thunder! Ilanga!
I bend all elements.
Reinforce!
Never target tire.
Elemental fury. Quiver and quake.
Swords ready!
By the ancient powers.
Incoming!
Enter Evelyn.
Shazam!
Reinforce!
Elemental fury. By the ancient powers. Shazam!
Thunder! Reinforce!
Nothing I get higher. Sweet dreams are made of this. Sweet dreams are made of this.
Swords ready!
I bend all elements. Elemental fury.